Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world you are. Yes, working on the introduction theme for Atj Vibe Live. So you heard that song there now? You don't know the prayer already. That song is a big hit back in the days in Agada, Davida. Yes, that was once a famous rock and roll song. Yeah, man. Good night. Welcome to Atj Vibe Live. So, the big story. Well, there are some big stories I know. But first of all, your very own who is talking with you right now. Yes? 100 days shy before my 35th anniversary. Yeah, how do you get that? Yeah, man. 35 years. Come January 22nd, 2021. Since it all started at the University Hospital of the West Indies. Yes, man. Yes, man. So, it's going to be an interesting one indeed. Something great coming up. 35 years is a long time. And yeah, when you grow up in Jamaica, when you grow up in the Caribbean and with the world, you can understand the very issues, the very complications, the very insecurities of life, and so many things. Not to mention the vulnerabilities of humanity itself. And it so happened that it's going to be an interesting time, and so many things it's going to be around. But also, with 35, one has to come to the understanding, yes, it's the end of the road for the youthful era. Colleen Dwyer, good night to you. Don't forget to share, like, comment, you name it. I got it. Alright, Atj Vibe Live on Facebook. Some of the posts will be shared on Instagram and Twitter. Not to mention YouTube. Yeah, man, my YouTube channel is around, So you can go there, just type in the name Andre Tafari James. And you'll see what's happening so far, Giving you a piece of what's going on. Jamaica, Caribbean, the world over. Yes, man. So, almost 7 days before the United States people decide who will it be. Will it be the continuation of what Donald Trump has been doing? Or will there be a change and the formal introduction to Joseph Biden for the presidency of the Republic, the free world, that is. Yeah, man, the United States. Well, it's not really free as we speak because of the very crisis that is affecting everybody in the US. So whether you're living in Florida, or you're living in New York, whether in Puerto Rico, or you're in Hawaii, whether in Seattle, or the US Virgin Islands, or Guam, or you're in California, or you're in Nevada, or you're in Tennessee. And trust me, it's going to be the most interesting one. Showdown, please, I would not encourage you to say that. Please. Oh God. Don't do it, Showdown. Please. We know you're staring there. Right now, I carry some strong feelings because I can't bother with that man there right now. Couple days ago, couple persons jumped to my WhatsApp. I have my 2 WhatsApps, you understand? And some people will have privy to my WhatsApp. You understand? And they said to me, Andre, boy, trust man, you better go somewhere else to go live. Right? Especially if you want to go study and make a great name for yourself, and possibly you can establish a stable family of your own. You don't know the prayer. So, truth to be told, is something serious I'm talking about, right? Now, away from that, we have been seeing a lot of flooding across the length and breadth of Jamaica, and it is so indestructible. So much damage to our infrastructure, from thoroughfares to even power supply interruptions throughout the entire weekend. And Richard Pandui, the man who is in charge of the Jamaica Manufacturers and Exporters Association, spoke earlier this evening on TVJ's Prime Time News Hour about the high level of absenteeism due to damage occurred by the tropical storm. And believe me, it is so unbecoming of the people of Jamaica right now. People are going through hard times. People are going through, so much. Right now, some people's houses have been flooded out. And it has been so crazy as it can be. And I tell you, Hurricane Zeta is getting more and more organized. It's moving slowly, but you know what I say, when a storm is moving slowly, the damage is more severe because the speeds are developing over time from inside of the eye. You understand? So no, if no, but no, maybe, but that one day. Trust me, a real thing, right? What's really hard? Yes, over the weekend, Manchester United and Chelsea 0-0 finish. Boy, I tell you. Some flaws in refereeing exist, but you know, for a match of that magnitude, an England match between a Londoner club and a team from the northern part of England, yo, trust me, it could have been a lot better. But for both important coaches, Lampard and Solskjaer, boy, it is rough. It is rough. And you coaches, I know how you feel right now within yourselves, alright? But I tell them, I look forward for some more incredible games in the English Premier League. Trust me on that one. So, if you guys have been following fashion and beauty closely, 17 young Jamaican women have been selected to take part in the Miss Universe Jamaica National Pageant, including the 4 regional winners, right? That is Northwest, Northeast, West, and East. And they'll be joining the 13 remaining contestants. Alright? So stick and stay for the live coverage of the final show, because trust me, it's going to be indomitable. A lot of beautiful young women, ambitious, intelligent. Many of them are either in university or finished university, and they are doing something great with their lives, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. But yeah, it is very interesting. But overseas, speaking of fashion and beauty, Canada chose their black Miss Universe winner. Her name is Nova Stevens. She's originally from Kenya. She had to flee civil war, stayed in South Sudan for a while until she secured her passage to Canada. And she is an activist as it relates to tackling racial discrimination, abuse, among other things. And this young lady is a talented woman. If you followed me on Atj Vibe Live tonight, there are some posts that I can bring up to you just for you to, you know, take closer look at. Because I tell you, this lady is right now a major icon amongst the black community worldwide. Alright, so Shannon, you're saying to me that your friends in the Southern Caribbean, Aruba per se, they have been affected by heavy rains. Wow. Boy, trust me, Shannon, it is serious. As I say, right now the weather pattern is so unpredictable. At this time, this year has been somewhat the most active year for a lot of tropical cyclones in this region, in this hemisphere, as in the Western Hemisphere, and more so the northern part above the equator line, that is. So trust me, it is very serious indeed. Very, very serious. So, and if you notice also, garbage pile up in the eastern section, in fact the entire country. Garbage pile up along gullies, but even the banks have been burst wide open. It is too much. And residents of communities who live nearby gullies will need to come to some semblance and know, say, look, throwing garbage in gullies now go work. We need to design one garbage skit so at least NSWMA can able to collect your garbage, right? As long as you're paying your fair share of taxes. No, I beg you, please, let's protect our country, yeah? Serious matter. Serious matter. Yes? Because, I tell you, what me I see so far is right now, it is not looking good right now. It is totally unacceptable by all means necessary. Yeah? Now, let me tell you this. Also, if you saw one of the bridges that was destroyed in Clarendon, it paints a grim picture to us about the weaknesses of our country's road infrastructure. Some serious revisiting of the building code needs to occur soon. The National Works Agency, along with the Ministry of Transport and Works, the Office of the Prime Minister, the National Disaster Coordination Unit, along with the OGPM, among other persons and interests, needs to sit down. Municipal corporations need to join in as well and revisit, because right now the bill is over $1 billion Jamaican dollars, and right now this is going to add on to sovereign and external debt right now, and this is so much vivid and beyond sobering, because this, I tell you, it's dangerous times we're living in right now. Flat Bridge totally has gone awry. Yesterday, when I saw a video clipping, a young lady speaking in the background about it, and that lady should very well find herself putting an application forward to either CVM TV or TVJ or Jamaica Observer or even Loop Nose and join the ranks. Because trust me, what I've seen, it is beyond my boggling. You understand? Anyway, big up yourself. Tyrone Beckford. Sorry, not Tyrone Beckford. Tyrone Wilson. Sorry about that, guys. Tyrone Wilson. I feel it for you. I'm going to talk about something very, very close to my heart right now. Tyrone, I have to extend my condolences to you, in particular, the loss of your close friend, Atj Burnett, who has been the driving force of national development in terms of the creative industries. I mean, videography, everything. You have been doing so much work, and to hear that you have lost your life at sea over the weekend, it is really, really heart-rendering right now. And boy, oh boy, Tyrone Wilson, I tell you, extend my condolences to your close friends of Atj Burnett, as well as his family. So to his sweetheart. But I tell you, it is, trust me, it has been a rough weekend for many people. And most people would remember, pardon me, Ivan Beckford, good evening to you. He is a well-known newspaper columnist, as well as social media entrepreneur, a creative genius, and boy, trust me, to learn that Atj Burnett lost his life and to be find himself drawn at Treasure Beach, it is so much shocking. Here is one of the most interesting persons who is sending condolences as well. Maxi Priest, well-known reggae dancehall vocalist. Yo, thank you Maxi Priest for extending the condolences to him as well. It says here, prayers and well wishes to my brothers and sisters in Jamaica. Throughout the last several years, many areas have flooded, landslides have occurred, and people have lost their loved ones. I would like to send condolences to the Burnett family for the loss of Atj Burnett, who tragically drowned at Treasure Beach on Sunday, who I just had the pleasure of meeting while speaking while I was in Treasure Beach area. Truly a remarkable young man. Rest in peace, King. Let's come together and help each other through this. God watches over us. God watches over us. Jamaican together. Maxi Priest, United State of Mind 2020. Very interesting indeed. Very interesting. And I'm going to bring up that picture very shortly. Boy, I feel it for him. I mean, he's one of the creative people in this country. And to know that at this time, boy, trust me. And I mean, people are watching this thing here with a lot of yeah, man. So, folks, so I tell you, stay safe, right? If you live in a flood-prone area, please, I beg on you, try and move to higher grounds. You hear me? Motorists while driving on the roads, please avoid splashing. Just kind of cut down the speed, yeah? I see one incident yesterday. One bike man, in fact, couple bike persons, I take it to the extreme. Yo, we don't even cut it out. You understand? One pillion passenger and the biker crash. Injuries galore. Now tell her, it don't look good. And that's on the Jamaica North South Highway. Me personally feel away about it. You understand? Me not a man will like bike riding, you understand? Even though me kind of like the four-wheeler quad bike. But to me, that was extreme. You can slow down, you know. You don't need to go 80 miles per hour or 80 kilometers per hour. No. You can go 60 or even 50 on a wet road, especially that type of weather where it's so harsh and it's consistently the heavy rain, because rain did not stop for amongst the hilly interior yesterday. So please, I'm telling you, bike riders, please slow down. Motorists, especially those who drive cars and truck and buses, please, same applies to you, alright? Now if you watch my speed too, you know, because I tell them I like splashing people, you understand? Plain and straight up, alright? So, that's that. So, that's my side as it relates to what's happening, current affairs otherwise. But, as I said, the 35th anniversary is coming up, so, trust me. No partying of such, but one of the advice, more importantly, is some virtual link up. I mean, some virtual dance party can organize as well. I mean, well, I like to team up with some of the persons from the UWI Gilda students, Mona campus, especially Sujib as well, along with the entertainment coordinator and Chancellor Wright, boss himself, as in the president, hall chairperson, along with ELR Towers, hall chair, and the manager, Anderson, yes man, Anderson, the manager for ELR Towers Hall. We would like to have some serious words very soon, because we want to organize a virtual party, not only to help celebrate UWI Guild students, but also the fact that approaching 35, saying farewell to the youthful era, because I'm not too far from being 50. Not too far from being 50. Yeah? A few days ago, I picked out some gray out of my head, and I tell her, it's very interesting indeed. 1 or 2 strands here and there. But I tell her, right, that's why even people say, it better me go clean shave more than anything else. It better for me. You know, you look more fresher and more like, yeah, the real general. Upper camp. You understand? More so if me the JDF Coast Guard HQ or Harman Barracks. You understand? But anyway, big up to the Jamaica Defense Force members for the continuous hard work. I mean, it's not easy, especially COVID-19. During the course of the state of emergencies that have been declared by the state, alongside the Jamaica Constabulary and Stephanie Lindsay, the Chief Communications Officer, manners and respect to you. You have done so much work. The culture still love you like that. And don't forget, we're looking forward to the internal votes. The delegates will decide who is the next leader of the People's National Party on November the 7th. Atj Vibe Live will give us some slice of what's going on, of what is happening, what is the people thinking, especially young people, in terms of who should be the one to lead the opposition People's National Party. Remember, you know, politics is Jamaica's business. You know? The people of Jamaica need to know what is going on, because we have to talk about the importance of accountability and ensuring that the rights of the people are being protected, right? And Atj Vibe supports accountability, supports governance and clean and healthy politics. You understand? Can't do the dirty mind games. You understand? It don't look good. We, in fact, myself and persons who assist me with the production aspect of Atj Vibe Live. But anyway, this is how we wrap up, right? So it's 100 days to go before the Atj 35th anniversary, January 22nd, 2020. All right? Stay safe, everyone. Be there. See ya.